So, what is going on, everybody? I know that I've been away for quite a while now, 4+ months to be exact.
Cringe.
Why, you might ask? Well, I could give an excuse and say it was because of school, but it really was just that I lost the motivation to post YouTube videos. That being said, I really started to grind for world records in zombies. For example, I have a 255 on Revelations now, the fastest 255 on Moon, and many other speedruns that I hope to make videos on for you guys. So yeah, on to the video, I guess.
Because if that guy had shockwaves after he railed you like that from behind.
Shadows of Evil is one of the most beloved maps by the zombies community. It was also known to be quite a long round 100 speedrun, at least compared to now. At 3 hours 9 minutes by Ganon Snipes. The old strat was at Waterfront, which is quite a hard strat for a high round, to be fair, but to 100, it's not that bad. However, a new strat will be found that is way faster than Waterfront, that being Junction. Now this strat is a 2 spawn. Zombies come from the ground spawn and the shop window. On top of that, the strat can be played without Pack-a-Punch, with classics at least till 110, and with megas all the way to 255. You also get the unupgraded sword, which you may find weird at first, but you'll see why you run it as opposed to the upgrade sword. Now let me take you through how I got the fastest round 100 on Shadows of Evil. Before we start, the gobblegums I ran in this speedrun were Raindrops, Alchem, which are quite obvious picks, Shopping Free so I can double and triple hit gum in the late game, and Wall Power Bullet Boost so in case I have a bad gum cycle, I can still easily get through rounds. Just for reference, with a full Apothecon and no ammo gum on 99, you can still get through the round just because of Blast Furnace. Now for the setup, I started by grabbing the Fumigator and going into Beast Mode, hopping on the truck and jumping across the stairs to open them up. It's also key not to shuck the stairs until 15 seconds, otherwise zombies will spawn in the windows above the first room and it will be slower. Next, I'll make it the junction, ending round 2, and this is where it starts to get a little tricky. Now for this strat, you do not open up the first room gate, so because of that, you cannot just run straight for the Waterfront and Footlight gate to open them up, since they are death berries that will kill you immediately. The thing about the death berries though, is that they only go off every 3 seconds, which means there are certain times you can go to open up these doors just before you die to the death barrier. For Waterfront, you can go at 58 seconds, a minute 1 second, and a minute 4 seconds, while for Footlight, you can go at a minute 41 seconds, or a minute 44.7 seconds into the game. If that was too complicated for you, instead of trying to breach death berries, you can just take the tram and open the doors from the other sides from canals. In the speedrun, it is required to learn how to breach the death barriers though. When I get my first bug round, I'll go up to the first room door, throw nades at the ground, and a lot of time you still have to shoot some bugs, but it's not horrible. Then you head to Waterfront, go into Beast Mode, and do the zigzag route. So yeah, in this speedrun you incorporate strategies used for Easter egg speedruns to get the sword symbols to play faster, which is pretty cool. After that, I would stay junction till round 7. The only exception is if I do not have a raindrops yet. In that case, I would head over to the box location at Waterfront and hit gum till I have a rain due to it being barely any slower. I would make my way over to the perk location at Waterfront, use beast mode to set the perk and open the octopus statue, buy the perk, pop rain, and nuke 2 seconds out the round in time. I mean, like literally every speedrun. From here, I'll grab the first fuse for the civil protector. Also, I would not pop my last rain here. It needs to be safe for canals. If it's round 9 meatballs, then you open the canals door and end the round there. Round 9 meatballs is slightly better, but the difference is so minor in time that there's no point in restarting for it. Stop. In my game, I receive around 10 meatballs, so I just end round 9 at junction, end the meatball round, and utilize my beast mode like this. Then I would go by the perk location for canals, buy it if I already don't have it, and again, nuke 2 seconds off the round in time, open the gate to get the second fuse, then run back to junction as fast as possible, ensuring I don't breach. If you do breach, it's fine, just as long as you're looking at the zombies so they don't despawn, you'll still get a perfect round in time. From here, I stay at junction till my next bug round. In this situation, it's round 15 bugs guaranteed, as I had round 10 bugs. Therefore, I'll run right to footlight once it's round 15, go into beast mode, and use it like this. Run to grab the last fuse, and end the bug round. Afterwards, I go through the rift, put my symbols in, grab the egg, and fill the egg at the first statue, second statue, third statue, and fourth statue. Hopefully having squid gun by now. Thankfully, I got lucky enough to get it on 19, which is perfect. 14, 15 squid is good, but it's not necessary for this as you'll have a papped KRM. Get the sword and go back to junction. From here, the focus is getting the correct AATs. I will say though, for 100 alone, only blast furnace is actually needed, but I would still get thunderwall, cause why not? And you put blast furnace on the Elcar, then thunderwall on the KRM. Now to play the strategy, well, if you have your sword ready, then go ahead and use that first. Also, to slam the sword like how I am, just hold your ADS button and continually press your attack key. And then your eyes will probably most likely hurt. Then you literally just shoot an apothecary shot by the window, the ground spawn, and the window again, and this will fill your sword up, letting you use it again. Just repeat that and you'll be flying through these rounds. The only reason you shouldn't be shooting 3 shots from apothecary to fill up your sword is if your gum cycle is bad, which tends to happen a lot in the 80s and 90s. More prevalent in the 90s though. So instead, the only change is rather than using all your sword, you use about half, shoot an apothecary shot by the window, and proc blast furnace on the ground spawn, which will always get your sword back. Not to mention, it's only slightly slower than 3 squid shot, so don't be afraid to play this way if you need to. Like I said earlier, doing this will make a full apothecary last approximately 4 minutes, which is way more than enough time to get through all of 99, round 99 being 3 minutes 17 seconds long. Just an FYI though, round and times are only accurate assuming you never reach 24 zombies on the map at any point in the round. And that's pretty much all there is to it. In the end, I had a final time of 2:34.09 to 100, which is 1 minute 38 seconds faster than my previous game. Yes, I already had the world record, I just replayed it because of someone special. Stop. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.